Broke it last time.
Broke the output shaft. We ran into some issues there. So the output shaft that was in it, this is a two-wheel drive base. It was a two-wheel drive base transmission. So if you look down in there, you can kind of see this is like where a T case would go on transfer case.
Correct.
The two-wheel drive one had a housing with a slip yoke in it. Well, the output shaft, I ended up thinking it wasn't the output shaft because we had park. You could put it in park and it would stop. Well, it broke in front of the parking paw. The reason we didn't think it was an output shaft is because this parking paw still worked. Because it broke in front of it.
Yep.
So that would be why initially I didn't think that's what it was. But so you could still put it in park. So anyway, we took the trans out, found that, figured out, and I already knew this, but we can't put a billet output shaft in the two-wheel drive version of the 40100. Nobody makes one. So I knew we could get a billet four-wheel drive output shaft, so I built a whole nother transmission for it with a billet four-wheel drive output shaft, and we made our own adapter to go from basically where the T case goes on to the four-wheel drive training. We made an adapter plate to put a slip yoke in it. Okay. So it has a shorter output shaft now, and everything's a little shorter, so we ended up having to make that little drive shaft you just saw.
Yeah.
We ended up having to kind of make all that and make it work. that's the other thing. Yeah, when the hell did that happen? Yeah, we're like looking over this thing, we're like, oh, well.
Did you ever figure out how much pressure it takes to blow one of those?
Their burst pressure is like usually around 100 or more.
No, but
because on the high side, we're V-banded everywhere.
Yeah.
This is the low side, so this shouldn't have been seeing more than 50 pounds of boost.
But that's rated to 100.
Like, it's not like I left and then that blew and it fell over. Right. It kept going faster. Once it quit spinning, it just took off.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so it was basically single turbo. That's 475.
Hey. Well, it looks like you got a V-band the low side.
Did you pull out the...
Yeah, that smells good, whatever the fuck that is. You got that.
Yeah. So Dan, after 2 mishaps,
we made it from point A to point B, but we left too hard, and when the converter locked, it spun for what, 100 foot?
Yeah,
maybe more. So, but it had enough ass to mile an hour, 181. So
that's a new personal best.
New personal best for me, yeah.
So, ending the year, putting away, running with a pass down.
I mean, we didn't make a good ET, but we mile an hour the hell out of it. So
yeah, it's finally running right.
Yeah, it's good. Nothing's broke.
So your makeshift drive shaft worked.
Right.
If you want to call that a drive shaft, it's kind of just like a.
It's kind of like a drive stub.
Yeah, either that or like a, what do they call dual cardoning.
Yeah, I actually a cardan joint.
Yeah, cardoning joint. Yeah. It's almost like cardoning joint, except
it's a little longer.
Yeah, it's an extended cardoning. So,
yes.
Overall, good
like,
day.
I'm not mad about it because I'm hoping we got some decent data.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to get the 60 foot and everything squared away.
But yeah, to dial in the 60 foot, you're just gonna like change up tire pressures, how hard you're leaving the line, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So we'll try to get the boost more under control so that when it hits the tire, it doesn't just
light it up.
We left on probably still 50 or 60 pounds.
Yeah.
So we'll probably have to leave on a little bit less boost. Hopefully that takes care of it.
Sweet. It's very exciting to see you finally get down the track in this thing.
It's been a while.
Been too long.